when was this that they were coming over?
1920, a little bit earlier, a little bit later. The time that he came over, I think he was about 17, 18, 19, something like that.
This was around World War I then?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Lots going on in Russia at that time.
Of course.
Various groups doing things to each other. But he was preceded here by two brothers.
So when he came over, he never saw his folks again?
No, because he did not go back, right. And they did not come here.
Right. Did they ever talk to you about what that was like, how hard that had to be?
He was rather reticent about the whole thing, even though he was a young man. And I think it was in part because of the tortuous route that he had to take to get here, and then he did become a citizen. And he married my mother, and she was American-born. But it was very difficult. He talked at one point when I did an oral history of him about how he came here, and it was tough. Well, I mean, he had to survive any way he could by making money any way he could in order to get from Russia to a point in Europe where he could then get a boat to come someplace over here. And he did not go to Ellis Island. He did not go through Galveston. He wound up going to South America and Cuba, and then into the United States. And
that his ultimate goal was to get to the States? So
yeah, well, he had an uncle living in Boston, aunt and uncle living in Boston, who he knew about. And prior to his coming here, at least one of his brothers was also in Boston. So it was get to Boston, and then they went to New York. It was a very roundabout journey for him from the time he left home until the time he came back, here.
Do you know how long of a time it was?
Several years.
So it took him several years to get
here. Oh yeah.
You know, and
because he stayed in South America and Brazil, I think, maybe, but I know Cuba for sure after South America for a while.
So when he got there, he was totally alone then?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and did he tell you how he survived? What did he do for a living?
Let's just communicate? Wits. That was the primary. I mean, whatever job he could get, he did. He tried to learn English as much as he could, and then more and more. I mean, at one point, he was of the generation where it was very important to become an American, and that meant learning English, learning how to read and write, getting a job. He was lucky. The jobs that he got were with people who helped him in his quest to be an American.